Energy check for September 29th, 2025. This is the Schumann resonance located in Russia. It measures the energy for the whole world. So we have integration energy coming in. It means we are at homeostasis, at least in my belief system, my world. I want to remind everyone that every body, not everybody, but every body is different. And so when you get certain symptoms, when you get certain feelings that match up with a certain pattern of the Schumann or of any energy measuring device, that is yours. 5 on my battery. That is yours, okay? It may not be the same as someone else's, right? And it fluctuates. Like usually I am exhausted during this time and I am still kind of tired, but I'm feeling pretty productive right now. So I'm taking that new energy that came in, that massive amount we just got, and I'm integrating it into my life. But does that mean that happens every time? No. Sometimes I sleep all day or I sleep all night, or it just depends. My body is getting used to it. It's adapting along with everyone else. We are going through an evolution of the human body. And with that comes a lot of uncomfortable stuff. Now, I made a post yesterday about how I saw something that really disturbed me and how I allowed myself to feel my feelings from it. And usually I push that shit down because who wants to feel like shit? Like, not me. But when I allowed myself to really feel it, like authentically, to cry, to let it out in the moment, I'm actually better. Like, I felt better. I was able to move on with my day in a more productive, authentic way because I allowed myself to feel what was happening in my body. That is really important right now. I mean, I'm not taking these courses for my own, I am kind of like, and for those of you who are new here, hi, I've been taking embodied processing. It's a certificate course, like 6 months long, and then I just got trauma informed certified too. And I feel like these are really important parts of being a healer or an energy practitioner, because when you are working with energy and other people, you should be trauma informed, because trauma really does inform a lot of our decisions. It really does affect almost everything in everyday life if you have not dealt with it. And I'm not just talking about what they call big T's, which is like, when somebody is raped, or like when there's abuse, or like anything like that. There could be a trauma of being neglected, of having a relationship that caused you trauma, of just, anything can. The trauma itself is not the event. That is a misconception. The trauma itself is the event. But what happens after, what happens in your environment, what happens in your body, that is what causes your brain to change. That is what causes your body to hold on to something. It's how it's dealt with and how it isn't dealt with. And that is why it's so important to allow that into your life, to integrate it. Now, this is not saying that you have to remember every awful thing that happened to you. I sure don't. My memory was like, click, we're done. We're never letting you remember that. And I am just fine with that. And I don't want to remember everything that happened to me. I'm good. But I do need to experience the feeling in my body in order for it to go, in order for it to integrate. And so that happens when I get Like when something, I hate the word trigger, but when something triggers me, when I feel that familiar feeling, that's what it's coming from, is that moment where that trauma happened, right? And so I have to allow myself to feel that. I don't have to remember it. I don't have to put meaning on it. I don't have to do any of that. I just have to feel it. And believe it or not, this is so true. Once you feel it, you are able to move on. Your brain is the one that's keeping you in the loops. Your brain is the one that's keeping you in that negative headspace, that's your brain. Your body wants you to move on. Trust me. And once you let yourself feel it without meaning, without attaching a story to it, it no longer has a hold on you, right? Wow, that just came out of nowhere. I wasn't even planning on talking about that, but if I'm your vibe, give me a follow. If you want to work with me, link in bio, okay?